It was supposed to be a vacation in paradise.
If I'm on a plane and someone's just like
pulling their pants off,
pulling their pants down,
I'm out.
This is probably not going to end well.
They're not in the wrong.
That sounds like malpractice to me.
They're not in the wrong. You can do that.
With Uterus, Didelphys. It's fun to say, right?
That's not how you say it.
I've never seen it, and I've done medicine for 40 years.
They found blood, forceps, and other evidence consistent with childbirth.
Today we've curated a list of medical and birth stories that you might find unbelievable. From babies being delivered mid-flight using shoelaces and hot water bottles, to a woman carrying an actual stone baby inside of her. These aren't anecdotes from Reddit. They're all true stories involving nurses who have seen more chaos, comedy, and compassion in one shift than some people may see in a lifetime.
A woman goes into labor while shopping at Target.
Lucky for her, a Piedmont labor and delivery nurse just happened to be shopping at the store at the same time and sprung into action.
Helping us make sense of it all today is Giselle, a registered labor and delivery nurse.
What happened to all that fluff that you put in?
I took the fluff out. There's too much.
You took out all the nice stuff about me.
If I'm laying it on a little thick, that's not normal because Giselle is also my wife.
Very nice.
Don't cancel us.
You didn't lay it on thick at all. You laid it on very thin.
But I mean, I'll probably be making eyes and stuff at you.
Oh, okay.
He sprayed it on, downwind.
He just dusted it. He lightly dusted it.
Let's travel back to 1726, when a woman named Mary Toft convinced a group of physicians she was giving birth to rabbits, as in actual rabbits. This wasn't performance art. She actually stuffed pieces of rabbit into herself.
No, she stuffed like whole rabbits. I read it wasn't.
She put whole rabbits in?
Yeah, it wasn't pieces. It was whole rabbits, like bunnies, like little tiny, like baby bunnies.
So she put the rabbits in herself and then faked labor.
Yeah.
Her husband was in on it, and so was her mother-in-law. Eventually, King George I got involved by ordering his own royal surgeon to investigate the claims. Could you imagine if that happened now? Uncle Donnie would be like, "There's rabbits coming out of where? She's got rabbits in her That's incredible. Frankly, some people are saying it's the most incredible thing. I might have to get my Secretary of Health to look into this." It's the fluoride. It's making the uterus is autistic.
This is so bad.
That was a great impression.
Ice is about to come and grab you and send you back to just looking at you. I'd send you to Sweden.
I was thinking Ireland. He'd get sent to Ireland.
Yeah, if I got lazy, I think Ireland's the closest.
Yeah.
I get mistaken for Irish a lot. I do have some Irish in me.
You do look like a little leprechaun.
I'll be your little leprechaun.
I'm going to tell your wife you said that.
You keep your mouth shut, George. Eventually, the hoax unraveled, and Mary admitted she was doing it for attention. But for months, the medical community was absolutely duped. Some believed it was a new species of human-animal hybrid. Others thought it was proof of divine punishment. Turns out, it was just the 1700s, and medicine was not winning a lot back then.
What kind of sin did you have to commit to be
cursed with rabbits?
Dropping rabbits out of your vagina.
Yeah, I don't know. Something bad.
That is really bad.
Something bad. In Pennsylvania, a high school teacher, Genevieve Pito, unexpectedly went into labor during class. Could you imagine being one of those students? If your teacher pulled that stunt and just started giving birth, we would never let that poor woman live it down.
I don't know. I wasn't mean to my teachers like you were.
I mean, I wasn't mean to my teachers. I was tastefully playful, and I like to, find the humor in little things. But we would have roasted the shit out of our teacher if she had given birth.
I would have been like, that was the most terrifying experience.
Jordan, were you a bully, or you got bullied in high school, right?
I was both on both sides of it. I was begging to get bullied.
You were you were midway up the totem pole.
I was lower middle, I would say. Middle. Yeah, I the kids that got picked up by me, that was the low hanging fruit. No, and I'm looking at this and I'm no, I wouldn't have made a joke I wouldn't have roasted my teacher, but me and my buddies would have had the filthiest jokes about her. We would have never let them see the light of day.
I mean, but it depends on how this whole situation played out. Did she drop her pants in class and deliver, or was it just she had some contractions in class and then
your 15-year-old male student see that? You don't come back from that.
But I don't think 15-year-olds have the capacity to joke about that. I feel like it would just be so traumatic. You guys are adult men now.
Oh, sweet Giselle.
Oh my God.
Oh, sweet Giselle. I love your innocent soul so much.
I don't think you guys understand how much blood it happens at a delivery. It's not a like, oh, we just saw a vagina. It's like blood.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's not a like, she's having a baby. It's like, oh, I feel like we should just pull up a video of a woman giving birth and you two should watch it and then
100% pass.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think we'll be doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
the whole month of October.
No, we watched The Miracle of Birth in sex ed freshman year, and I remember just the whole class, when you see her crowning, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
all like a symphony of 15-year-olds screaming. It was, it for sure would be traumatic, but that's not what really ended up happening. So she started going into labor, and then she was rushed to the nurse's office. How equipped do you think a school nurse's office is to handle something like a baby delivery? I feel like they probably don't have much.
No. I mean, even different units in the hospital aren't fully equipped to handle a delivery.
Yeah. But, if they could do it on an airplane, you could do it in a school.
Yeah, I mean, it could be done. It's just
Not ideal.
not ideal, yeah. I mean, they probably have like Tylenol.
Oh, well, you can't take that now.
Yeah, that's true. She couldn't take that now, huh?
It's got the
That's not true. You can take that, please.
Acetama...
You can take it in pregnancy.
Placebominofen. You know when he was trying to pronounce acetaminophen, it made me think of that video, the Finalisk Barnes. Look at Johnny, Mr. Balloon Hands over here.
I don't know that video.
No way.
We'll show you that video later. Roll tape.
Pat our scum-patted little kid in the background going crazy.
Despite maybe not being the most ideal place for a childbirth, school nurse Stephanie Frisco stepped up. She called 911 and ended up delivering the baby right there in her office. The delivery was successful, and both mom and newborn were stable by the time paramedics arrived. Classic upset stomach to get out of class routine.
Dude. I mean, I used to do that. I used to be like, I'm on my period. I can't do PE today.
Oh, I remember so many girls doing that, and I just thought...
It's like, how are you on your period the entire month?
Weren't you on your period last week? Lavinia Munga boards her flight bound for Hawaii, and halfway over the Pacific Ocean, she starts going into labor. As not ideal as that sounds, the flight happened to have not one, not two, but 3 NICU nurses and a physician on board. That last one probably doesn't really matter since doctors don't do anything, right?
We're going to get canceled for that. Hardcore. Doctors do a lot.
So like some sort of real-life MacGyver Grey's Anatomy crossover, they improvised a delivery plan using shoelaces to tie the umbilical cord. The unexpected birthing team spent 3 hours monitoring the newborn and keeping it warm using microwaved water bottles and onboard blankets until the plane landed. When asked later how they managed to stay composed, one of the nurses just said, "We've seen worse." I'm not sure if that's a flex or a subtle cry for help, but it definitely sounds like something Giselle has said.
Well, I'm surprised that they even tied off the umbilical cord. Like, yeah, you don't really need, you could just leave it.
There's not stuff that's going to come out of the umbilical cord. I feel like you need to
well, if you cut it, yeah, it's going to bleed out from there.
Oh, I guess she was probably connected, right?
Yeah, it's still connected to the placenta, so you could just leave it. There's not like a medical necessity to cut it in the field, like.
Yeah. So, Giselle, you're saying that the nurses were in the wrong.
They're not in the wrong.
That sounds like malpractice to me.
They're not in the wrong. You can do that. But you don't have to cut it unless, like, you need to, I guess, unless maybe they needed to take the baby away from the mom. I don't know. Like, if they needed to work on the baby, like do CPR or something on the baby, then you would, I guess, need to cut it because you need to move it. But, like, otherwise it can stay attached to the placenta and the mom until they get to, like, a medical facility. If you're sitting next to somebody and their water breaks, like,
that's messy.
Yeah, like the rest of your flight is wet.
I feel like that's definitely not ideal, but also I'm wondering how much, depending on which airline it was, she got upcharged for delivering on the plane.
Do you think she got, like, charged a cleaning fee?
Depends on the airline.
How messy do you have to be on a flight to get charged for it? Because I've seen people leave some nasty messes.
I was going to be pissed if someone sat next to me. Like, that was just my baseline Don't sit next to me.
What you've got to do is you've got to just cough a ton. Like right when anyone looks like they're thinking about sitting next to you, you just start looking sick.
I know it's like that Instagram video I sent you where the
Yeah,
guy was
that's
like,
what
he
I was
just looked
thinking of.
Have I sent you that one?
Dude,
looks
this
so
person,
unhinged.
he's in this video and he's just like talking to himself, looking like a
he's
crazy
sitting,
person.
in the chair, and he's like,
or he's like looking at people and like he's got like a tick or something and he's just doing all this crazy stuff so that anyone walking, like someone's about to set their bag in the thing and like sit down and they look at him and they just keep going.
He looks very good.
It's so funny.
So.
Oh no, like just my whole point to this little offshoot is I would have been so pissed if someone gave birth on one of those flights, man. Like that would have ruined like a whole thing for me.
If I'm on a plane and someone's just like
pulling their pants off,
pulling their pants down, I'm thinking,
I'm out.
This is probably not going to end well.
100% not the worst thing that I've seen on an airplane. I've seen like a video of an airplane happening.
Oh, I've seen so many unhinged videos of people on planes. Yeah. So anyways, here's another one about a NICU nurse. Stacy Geist was in the middle of her shift when all of a sudden, she went into labor. She wound up delivering her baby right there in the NICU where she worked. While that would already be a pretty memorable moment, it doesn't end there. Fast forward 22 years, that baby girl, now grown, decided to follow in her mom's footsteps. She became a nurse, and not just any nurse, she started working in the same NICU at the same hospital alongside her mom.
A family tradition.
It's been like the best. They're really the best. Fun.
She and Hannah have been working together for about a year and counting.
Talk about job shadowing. How would you feel about giving birth at work?
I don't want to give birth at work.
I mean, but they're equipped. It's a labor and delivery ward.
Yeah. I mean, like they're equipped and they're fantastic. Like other people I work with are great, but I just feel like I would feel uncomfortable. Actually, maybe I wouldn't feel uncomfortable.
Would it be weird if you came back from maternity leave and all your coworkers had spent hours like in your undercarriage and just kind of
spend like hours.
Labor can last a long time.
That's true, but it's not like I guess if you're pushing, you are spending hours down there. No, because I feel like once you've seen one, you've seen them all. They're all the same.
I would beg to differ, but
I mean, like you don't.
Jordan, would you agree that once you've seen one, you've seen them all?
I want to see more.
Oh my god. No, I mean they do like
it's just so creepy in the back.
I want to see more.
I want to see more.
I'm looking at one right now on my phone.
Yeah. Jordan, what are you doing on your phone back there?
Oh no. No, I mean I don't know. Like you don't remember. Unless something really is really weird about it.
Yeah, I mean realistically, I would assume you're not working in a restaurant where you're with a bunch of clowns and goons. Like, yeah, I'm sure you have fun at the hospital with your coworkers, but there's probably like restaurant professionalism lands around the middle of the meter. No, that's not true. No. That bar is pretty low.
Say you like did give birth and the rest of the staff was like, oh my gosh, did you see her vagina? Like, it would be a HIPAA violation and you could sue. And, like, they would lose their, like, license.
I mean, maybe you should give birth at work. And, if we happen to fall in that situation, we get that county paycheck, baby.
Oh, my God. If you had, like, a penis and a vagina, I probably would remember that. But, like, other than that...
You would risk the lawsuit to talk about hermaphrodite.
No, I wouldn't.
That's the right word for that, right? A hermaphrodite?
No, I don't think that's the right word.
I feel like that...
What do you call it when they have a penis and a vagina?
I feel like there's, like, probably some new, like, very carefully allocated...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure hermaphrodite is not accepted anymore. I think it's derogatory.
I was going to say that. That's actually, it's a no-no word.
Yeah, it's
now.
a big no-no word, I think. Okay, it's intersex.
Intersex.
Yeah.
5 minutes in the video and we've got like 3 pending lawsuits in the works. Given our luck though and how things don't ever go as we planned, you probably would end up giving birth in the parking lot on your way to work.
No way. Never.
It does happen a lot though.
It happens a good amount. Yeah, people like in their car in the parking lot and just don't make it.
Don't ever say it'll never be me, because
there's usually people who are like on their like 7th kid though, and like they
just kind of falls out.
Their labor just goes so fast because their body's like primed and ready.
The 22-year Stone baby. In one of the strangest medical discoveries ever, an elderly woman in Colombia went to the ER with abdominal pain. Doctors initially suspected a common issue like gastroenteritis, but what they found instead was a calcified fetus that had been inside her body for over 40 years. The condition is called lithopedion, literally stone baby. It occurs when a fetus dies during an ectopic or abdominal pregnancy and the fetus is too large to be reabsorbed by the body. So instead, the body calcifies the tissue to mummify the remains and protect the mother from infection. This is extremely rare, with only about 300 recorded cases. You know, the magic of the placenta.
Your quips are so stupid.
I mean, this sounds like inspiration for a sequel to the horror movie Malignant.
That's a Jordan topic. I've never watched Malignant.
Oh, dude.
Nor do I want to.
I started reading this. It's like
It was the first thing I thought. I started picturing that little baby coming out of her head and stuff.
I'm trying to remember. It was like an old story. He's an actual person, but his something Mordrake. And like he was born and supposedly he had a head on the back of his or a face on the back of his head.
That's Harry Potter.
No, Harry Potter still.
No, that's what the Harry Potter thing was based on.
Oh, it was based on a real person?
Oh, she even stole the name Harry Potter. That was the name of the main character in the movie Troll back from like the late 80s.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Harry Potter Sr. and Jr. are like the two main characters in that movie apparently.
Way to go, JK.
Wow.
Calcified thing, it reminds me of this case that I'd read about like a long time ago. I guess this mother gave birth in like the late 70s, and when her son was like 4 years old, apparently came down with a case of meningitis. And it became so severe and his brain swelled so significantly, it actually like separated the bones in his skull. And he was declared brain dead tragically in hospital. And she was eventually able to bring the brain dead child home with her, still alive, and basically keep him in the basement of her apartment, which also sounded weird as I was reading. I'm like, what is that? I guess his brain had calcified over those 18 years. So rather than developing, he didn't grow more than like 3.5 feet in his lifetime. So I don't think he really grew past.
So did he ever even leave the basement? If he was
to go to the hospital, she took him
But
back.
I mean, he was completely brain dead,
Well,
right?
no,
So,
exactly.
I mean,
So you're on life support, like you're fed in like through.
Yeah, it'd be like if you're in like intensive care and you're just stuck in a hospital bed your whole life.
Ventilation.
Yeah, but how did she have that in her basement? And like, how was she running it?
Well, I think it was something like when he was on like what you would say like autopilot, if you will, where you just need the feeding tube, you need the ventilator. They had those things provided for her. And
True, but so then she must have had a nurse coming to.
Oh, I'm sure that there was something. Again, this was
something.
like this is like a scientific article, so they were like detailing more like the overviews, but they didn't get into like the nitty gritty.
I wonder what the insurance for that looked like, just because.
Well, again, late 70s,
impossible
early
to get
80s.
insurance for anything.
And in this case, also like, I imagine that there's probably some kind of deal that the hospital worked out because they're probably curious. You know, they want to be people to the name to publish information on this. Maybe like I don't know if that might be.
But how could they even guess that his brain was going to calcify? Like, that's not. I feel like there wouldn't even be a study in there until you were like, oh wait, look at. There's a rock in here.
Yeah, I would have no idea if that's something that is already been studied and documented. I mean, maybe there's other cases that's like in a medical journal somewhere. But I mean, either way, that's just crazy to keep someone on life support that long. I mean, I get like a mom is not going to want to let go and like, hey, maybe he'll get better. But the reality is after, I mean, even a couple years, I don't know, like when do you give up, right? Anyway, here we go. Hidden double anatomy. The world's most baffling medical discoveries often start with a routine exam. This is the case with Uterus Didelphys. That's fun to say, right?
That's not how you say it.
How do you say it?
Didelphys, maybe?
Yeah. Didelphys.
That's how it's spelled.
It's not.
I'm Dr. Didelphys.
Didelphys.
Didelphys. Uterus didelphys is a rare congenital condition where a woman is born with 2 separate uteruses, 2 cervixes, and often 2 vaginas. Oh man, it's just like so much more work. for anyone, for the girl, for the guy, the other girl, I don't know. For women with uterus didelphys, the condition can go undiagnosed for decades. A 25-year-old woman in New Zealand discovered her condition only when she was in active labor. She had spent a lifetime enduring 2 distinct menstrual cycles every month and constantly bleeding through tampons. These periods were routinely dismissed by doctors, and it wasn't until a nurse was examining her mid-delivery that the true double anatomy was discovered, finally giving the patient an answer to 25 years of medical confusion.
Yeah, I've seen this a few times.
That just sounds awful. So
it is awful.
Your period lasts half the month?
Well, yeah, because you have one in one side.
One bleeds out, and then the other one.
I think they happen at the same time, but it's just so it's extra heavy because it's 2.
Yeah, okay, because she was bleeding through everything.
Yeah, because the hormone, yeah.
Oh, but so would that generate more hormones?
I don't know,
making
but it's
like
hard
the
in
PMS
labor because you can get pregnant at different times in each side, right? So you could have one pregnancy, you could get pregnant once and on one side, and then like a month later you could get pregnant again on the other side, or like.
Yeah, so that's actually our next story, which is another woman from Alabama knew she had the condition, but doctors were astonished when an ultrasound revealed she was pregnant in both uteruses. Yeah. The twins she carried were conceived separately on 2 separate days, a vaginal delivery the first and then a C-section the next day. Yeah. So like 2 days apart, she delivered one vaginally.
Yeah. That can happen with normal twins though too.
Right, one comes out and the other one
it needs to be a C-section, or like they could come out on different days.
Oh, that must be just so uncomfortable.
It's hard because doing cervical exams on those patients is difficult.
Because you have to
find the
both?
right cervix. No, you got to find the right one. You don't need to check both because
because when you're looking at an ultrasound, it might be hard to tell which path goes to which uterus.
Well, you're not, when you do a cervical exam, you're not using an ultrasound, you're using your fingers. So when you put your fingers inside to check, you have to find the cervix. And if there's 2 cervixes, you could find the wrong one. You go and you check and you hit this one, but this one isn't the one that has the pregnancy. Right. So it's closed. So you're like, oh, she's not in labor. Her cervix is closed. But really the one over here is like 6 centimeters. She's in active labor, but you just didn't check the right one.
You used your fingers?
You put your fingers
I figured
in
you
there?
had like a set of like specialized clamps and like popsicle sticks or something.
Special popsicle sticks.
Just like, yeah, these are cervix sticks. Don't make me laugh. I'm full of popsicle sticks.
Okay, now cough.
Oh, God. The fun part is making the popsicle stick because you get to eat the ice cream.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you couldn't. I don't know how that would work. That'd be cool if you could have some kind of tool that measured like your cervical opening.
Oh no,
without having to touch it. But
yeah, it makes as I'm like thinking about it, I'm like, well, yeah, I think you're like, if that's the way they do it, still like there's probably a good reason.
Other like.
Well, it's the same reason like when they check prostates and stuff. Like it's not like a little robot that goes up there. It's usually like a proctologist using their fingers.
I'm sure that there's going to be like an AI app in the next like 2 to 3 years.
But would you feel comfortable with?
I'm getting right at that point.
God bless Elon Musk giving us.
Would you feel comfortable with a robot? Like
absolutely not. I don't even
like
trust.
What if it malfunctions?
I don't even trust ChatGPT to proofread for me.
Yeah, let alone like put its finger in your butt and.
Yeah, absolutely not. Like we'll see where all that goes in the next couple of years. But
you don't want Neuralink for your butt. You don't want butt link.
Butt link. No, I like my butt operating independently.
Imagine the disgust, like the horrible like conspiracy from like them putting microchips in your. What are they doing with this data?
If there ever was a mark of the beast, that's it.
It's just the government overreach strikes again.
It's just Elon's kink, man. He likes to know what you ate for dinner.
They're turning frogs gay with the 5G, you guys.
Turn the frickin' frogs gay.
Turn the frickin' frogs gay. In Perth, Australia, a mom named Alice Clark was driving herself to the hospital when her contractions suddenly escalated into full-on active labor. She tried pulling over, but before she could even stop, she delivered the child alone in the front seat of her car with one hand on the steering wheel and the other one catching her newborn. Later, she said,
she just fell out.
Thankfully, the baby was fine. The car, not so much. Cleaning placenta out of upholstery is probably not something Geico covers. You probably just claim it as totaled.
I don't know who cleans those after. I think you probably have to go to like a crime scene cleaner kind of thing, right? Because it's a biohazard.
But I feel like the average person is just like, whatever. Like, it's like if your kid or dog throws up in the back seat, you're going to do the best you can, but you're probably not going to a professional or like.
True, but like you couldn't pull up to like a car wash and be like, clean my car. They'd be like, no.
Could you imagine being the guy at the car wash? You pull up and there's like placenta
Blood
and
everywhere.
afterbirth everywhere.
I'm sure someone's tried it, don't you think?
I mean, statistically, I feel like it has to have happened. There's so many people, like pretty much anything has happened somewhere at some point.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty savage of her to like be driving and delivering her kid.
Dude, one hand on the wheel and just the other one just
catching the
gotcha.
Yeah,
That's savage.
That is savage.
Kudos to you, Alice Clark. Bullseye bundle of joy. Imagine going to Target for dish soap and then walking out with a baby. In Georgia, a woman went into labor at the entrance of the store just as an off-duty labor and delivery nurse, Carrie Lockwood, was heading inside. Carrie jumped into action, took control of the situation, and delivered the baby on the sidewalk right outside the automatic doors. No epidural, no hospital bed, not even PPE. All natural, just the way nature and God intended it. If Target didn't spin this into some sort of official drive-up sidewalk delivery plug, they need to fire their entire marketing team immediately.
Do you think she got like a Target gift card?
I hope she got a Target gift card.
If I deliver a child at a Target, please, Target, I should receive a gift card.
Yeah, I at the very least
like
want,
$20 at least.
Or like a free
50.
like mocha frappuccino or something.
Yeah, or like a free, I mean, yeah.
Just a little Starbucks, not asking too much.
Something, because, like, I'm off duty.
Mystery placenta. The craziest call L&D staff never had to take began in Mississauga, Canada, when a man walking his dog in Sugar Maple Woods Park found a gruesome, bloody sight, a placenta and umbilical cord. Police feared that a distressed mother had given birth in the cold, launching a massive 24-hour search. Natasha Dasgupta had given birth at a hospital and kept the placenta a year prior. After moving, her mom was clearing out their freezer and found the placenta. Natasha decided it was time to give it back to nature and left it in the woods, hoping a coyote that she saw would eat it.
You didn't cover it, you didn't like put it in a hole, you just left it there hoping an animal would come get it?
Yeah, because the ground was so solid and it was dark outside. I didn't have time to like create a spot, so I just went to where I figured the coyote lived and I just put it there for the coyote.
A few days later, her mom messaged her saying, "Your placenta is all over the news." Natasha came forward and told the police that it was hers. Police said no charges will be laid, despite the fact they investigated roughly 24 hours and a lot of manpower towards the investigation.
Crazy. I mean, a lot of people take them home. Like, you have to sign special waivers or like consents and stuff to be able to take it home because it is a
yeah.
like
So in the video, she says they asked her if she wanted to take it with her, and she made it sound like that's like normal procedure, which I'm immediately like, no, it's not. You have to like request that.
I have never asked anyone. It's the patient asks me. I'm not going to ask you. But if you want to take it home, totally doable. It's just like that's not. We don't come in and have us like offer it. People do that a lot. They like take them home and they bury them or something.
It was like a manhunt for this missing woman the police were worried about. Like someone just delivered. There's a mother and a baby in the woods somewhere.
I mean, it must have thawed out enough, I guess, in that time to... She didn't need to return the forceps to nature, though. So that's a little concerning.
That was not very green. No, you're right.
Yeah.
Code Blue. In an actual emergency, the most incredible story of a maternal code comes from Texas, involving a mother named Marissa Christie. She was undergoing a C-section for the birth of her triplets. Right after the babies were delivered, she suffered a sudden severe complication called an amniotic fluid embolism. This is a rare, unpredictable, and often fatal allergic reaction to the amniotic fluid entering the mother's bloodstream. Immediately after her third baby was placed on her stomach, her heart stopped. Doctors and the L&D team started a code blue, performing CPR and replacing her entire blood volume as she suffered a cardiac arrest. The situation was so dire that the medical team had to use an ECMO machine, which controls the functions of the heart and lungs to stabilize her. When it was all over, Marissa Christie had been declared clinically dead for 45 minutes. She eventually woke up in the ICU with absolutely no memory of the delivery. She not only survived with no brain damage, but she later learned that her doctors had successfully saved all three of her babies while they were fighting to save her life.
Wow. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's like all hands on deck, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you're, that's definitely not a good day for anyone to work. I mean, it's good that she survived, but like nobody's walking away from that being like, what a great time.
Yeah, that's like I need a drink after work kind of situation.
Yeah, or drink or cry. But yeah, no, amniotic embolism is a really, really big deal and a very, very scary, high risk situation. Definitely. A lot of people die.
Would not recommend.
No.
Common thread in all these stories, from the frozen placenta to the stone baby to a mother flatlining for 45 minutes, is the absolute, unpredictable chaos of the human body. These aren't urban legends. They are just a few of the wildest, most unbelievable moments lived by nurses who are on the front lines of birth, death, every bizarre thing in between. Their composure, skill, and ability to handle everything from a mid-flight emergency to a life-saving code is truly the greatest miracle of all.
I'm just happy, I was able to be a part of it.
If you enjoyed this, please consider delivering us a like and subscribe, and don't forget to share your thoughts or requests on more topics you want us to cover.